www.DESIblitz.com.
Hi, I'm Hrithik Roshan and you are watching DESIblitz.com.
Hi, this is Priyanka Chopra and you're watching DESIblitz.com.
Welcome to DESIblitz.com. I'm Sona Arora and today we have an exclusive for you for, yes, you've guessed it, for Krrish 3. And we have two Bollywood heartthrobs. It could only be the one and only glamorous Priyanka Chopra and the wonderful heartthrob Hrithik Roshan. Let's go and check it out.
I wouldn't want to stress on the fact that it's different. I think it's one of a kind. It's never been done before in our cinema. Something like this has never been attempted. It breaks all boundaries where budgets are concerned, vision is concerned, technology is concerned. The basic content of a Hindi movie is really being challenged here.
Yeah.
And right from the beginning, it's been a challenge in every single way.
When I played Priya 7 years ago or whatever, I was very new into movies, very scared. I didn't know what I was doing. It was my first big movie, and Rakesh sir can be scary, and daunting. And I was working with Hrithik, who I learned so much from in that film. But you know, for me, there's a familiarity to Priya, and coming back onto Krrish 3, it felt like family. It felt like coming home, because these are characters that I knew, whether it was Krishna's character, whether it was Rohit's character, mine. You know, these are, when you come into a trilogy or when you come into a sequel, it feels familiar, and that for me was super special. And Priya is a tough girl. She believes in family. She believes in values.
Yeah.
She believes in standing for what she sees as true, and that's very much like me.
The producer and the composer, actually, Rajesh Roshan, he called up one fine day and said, you know, ek gana hai, Krrish 3 ke liye gana hai. And, you know, I'd kind of been out of the loop for a while. So I said, okay, great. I mean, you know, when Rajesh Roshan called, I was very excited because I love his melodies. I think, you know, he's a very, very melodic composer. I love his tunes. And I said, yeah, sure. She's supposed to be a mutant in the movie, and she's seducing Hrithik. So, you know, she's almost like robotic in her. She doesn't have any emotion. But when she kisses him for the first time, she feels that emotion. And that's when the whole song starts, because she's like, Dil tu hi bata. My co-singer is Mohit Chauhan, and apparently the situation is where Hrithik and Priyanka are enacting a scene where I think she's sulking and upset with her husband, so he's trying to manau her.
And that's what the audience actually subconsciously derives from movies. They derive hope. You know, it eggs them on to you know, dream on. It instills strength. Sometimes it instills hope.
Yeah.
It allows them to vent, to identify with the character, to identify with strength and the courage. My father, in fact, when we started out, he was very on of you know, making a film like this, where he said, you know, you won't make anything, I won't make anything. Why are we doing this? And I was like, Dad, we have this. This is an opportunity, which has turned into a responsibility now, because you know, the cinema is about contribution. You know, this is what we are giving the world for a little piece of immortality, if I may say so.
Yeah.
So it's not so much about the business or the money. It's about you know, breaking new ground and dreaming further. Anything that you know, comes easy is not really going to be worth anything in your life. It's the difficult chapters in your life, or the tough challenges in your life, that actually reward you with a sense of accomplishment, which then turns into happiness. You know, so you gotta keep looking for those challenges, and I'm very grateful that I had many.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, creation is always about improvisation. It's about being spontaneous, taking what is and adding to it by in a very organic way with what you feel at that particular moment. So yes, it's very organic. It's creation. So you cannot really sort of put it into a box and say that's exactly how it's going to be, because you're dealing with emotions, you're dealing with expressions, and it can never really be put into a box and duplicated or replicated. So it's always growing.
Cool me down. I'm feeling so exotic. Right now. I'm hotter than the tropics. Take me there. Like you, but baby, let's go.
Priyanka.
Love me all the way to reach.
My music career is just an expansion of me creatively. I'm an actor, and I will take a few years to become the musician that I really, really want to be. It's so new for me. I'm trying to be the best that I can right now.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to do everything that I can creatively. I really, really feel like there's so much I want to do, and there's so much in life that I can do. So.
And when Priyanka Chopra says she can, believe me, she can.
Brilliant.
This film, in all ways, is something that personally, it's impacted me in the most powerful way possible, and has changed my life in many ways.
Brilliant.
And I believe in Krrish. I believe there's a Krrish inside all of us. And it I think will guide me from now on for the rest of my life.